Not too far away from the start. I say not too far away, probably 20 minutes. Things here. Is that time correct? Oh, yeah.
That's absolute.
Yeah, sorry?
Do you also want to? Okay,
that's 15 minutes. Getting ready to go here. I'm sure the shape crew will want to put their finishing touches once the course is going to be in the world's gaze. They want their course to be looking the finest. You can see on the big screens, we've got the paint crew out already. The shaping crew will be doing their best to bring this course back up to pristine condition, considering the inclement weather we are experiencing, and the fact they've just had 60 snowboarders go through it, falling over left, right and centre, ruining everything. I'm joking, but seriously, don't fall over. So, men's snowboarding. 60 of the world's very best male slopestyle snowboarders, all vying for the top spots. Top 8 from each heat will advance. And when you look down the list of these guys, well, let me tell you, it is a proper who's who. We have world champions, Olympic champions, X Games gold medalists. We have World Cup winners, Lax Open winners. Dare I say, do we have any US Open winners from back in the day here? Let me have a very quick squiz down the line. But there's an absolute clutch of incredible snowboarders all ready to do battle on this course. We'll be running it thick and fast. 2 heats running back to back. Concurrent heats. will be an absolute onslaught to the senses. So come and find your spot where you can see the course and prepare. It's going to be incredible. So Shape Crew doing their business. Thank you, Shape Crew. We love you unconditionally. And to everybody else, you've got time for another lap. Nice to see the Austrian flags up there. They'll be cheering on Clemens Millar, who will be taking to this course here shortly. But for now, lock yourselves in. Thank you for joining us, and we will be back here shortly. So we're about 10 minutes away from the start of men's slopestyle qualification. 2 heats will run side by side. It'll be an onslaught for your senses, and I'll do my utmost to try and keep you in the know, really, and up to speed. But I've got to be honest, I struggled myself a little bit there with that last one. We'll see how it goes for the second one, shall we? But no, in all seriousness, we do have 60 of the world's very best male slopestyle snowboarders ready to take part in Absolut Park course. But unfortunately, only 8 can advance, so there's going to be a harsh cut as we get towards the business end. Second runs. 2 runs through this course, best run counts. Practice has now taken place. The shape crew here at Absolut Park that do their very best, and their best is very good, let me tell you. They are from this course, getting ready for the second run. Then becomes the rub of the green. If you want to drop it in and you get a cloudy one, no doubt you've got your arch enemy dropping next, and he's going to get the sunshine. No, there's no enemies here. Joking. But seriously. So we're around about 5 minutes away from kicking things off here, men's World Cup Slopestyle Qualification.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Absolut Park for the slopestyle qualification here for the first ever FIS Snowboard World Cup here in Flachauwinkl, Thursday the 13th of March. The women qualification happened earlier on this morning. If you missed it, feel free to scroll back on our YouTube and catch it again. But we are about to start double up system, heats 1 and 2 for the men's qualification here at the Absolut Park. The last 5 days, we of course have had the spring battle on this same course, so a lot of the riders have been in town for the last little while. And now some slightly inclement weather coming in. We had about 7 to 10 centimeters of fresh snow overnight. Our shape crew have been working tirelessly to get everything up to scratch for the qualifications. And by all accounts, the weather is much better than we expected, and we are on for competition. There's the Austrian flag flying. Hannah Snow, Hannah Carrer just hanging out up the top. Robin Moresi, Gary Greenshields, a duo of destiny up there at the top. There's Rene Rinnekangas. Been cruising around the last few days, finding interesting lines through the park. And by all accounts, this is one of the longest courses, but also one of the most fun on the circuit. Beautiful drone shots. So we start off with a redirect wall ride, then rail combinations, then airtime rail combinations, then the cannon rail, and then into the 2 big jumps down the bottom of the park. My name's Henry Jackson, and I'll be taking you through the proceedings here today. So as I said, it is double up judging system. What that means, a rider from Heat 1 will drop, and right after, a rider from Heat 2 will drop. The reason we do that is to make the time go faster. The judges panel is split. When we have slightly inclement weather, we do like to run the qualifications back to back, as we have a shorter window of time. There's a look at Hiroto Ogiwara in the start gate, the rider, of course, who put down the backside 23.40 at the X Games a few months ago. Absolut Park team rider himself, spends a lot of time over here in Flachauwinkl, in the Salzburgland area of Eastern Austria. There's another legend up there, Nick van der Velden, taking a little break from competition at the moment. Taiga Hasegawa, Team Japan.
You have a little board. How big is your board?
So we have 30 riders in each heat for the men's. If you're tuning in and you want to see updated scores at all times, please feel free to download the FIS app. Get yourself online. You can even mute my voice if you like. And then you'll have all the scores as and when they join us. So we are at 2 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. The women's happened earlier on. We got our top 10 going through to the finals. And for the men's, we're looking for the top 8 from each heat. For the women, it was the top 5. For the men's, the top 8 progressing through from each heat to make a 16-man final. Coming up, hopefully tomorrow, Friday in Absolut Park. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have the spring battle going on as well. And you can tune into this very channel, the Absolut Park YouTube channel, to watch the live studio show with all the prize giving and runs from the spring battle. So news coming through, bib number 11, Sean Fitzsimons will not be dropping. So far, other than that, I believe we have a full field of competitors.
Come on, bit of Chemical Brothers for you. You are welcome. I might go full Pantera for when we're ready for the first rider to drop in. Maybe that might be a little bit too much. So here we go then. The Flachau World Cup in less than favourable conditions, I think, is the PC way to put it. 5 days of sprint battle contest in much more favourable conditions, but that's the rub of the green. So the sprint battle pro line here for the drop 258 metres, half a kilometre long, 3 gym features. I would argue 2 jumps. I mean, the cannon rail is a jump, really, isn't it? It is like just sending you.
So a few stats from our very, very technically qualified and capable TV crew. Snow conditions is packed powder. As we said, we had a few centimeters of snow overnight. We're on about 1 degrees, -2 on the snow, slightly overcast. Sun is peeking through at various stages, and the weather is a little bit better than we were expecting. Hopefully that is gonna improve through the day. And moving on to our finals, hopefully tomorrow.
Well, I didn't think it was going to get worse, but it's literally worse now. It's literally worse. Unless someone's put on the fog machine.
As a look at some of our riders getting ready at the top. Coaches and riders assembled here for the first ever FIS Slopestyle World Cup in Absolut Park. We've had a couple of Europa Cups over the years, but never the prestigious World Cup. And we will be crowning multiple champions at the end of this. Of course, there's the Crystal Globes for Park and Pipe, potentially the Slopestyle Crystal Globes.
All right. Well,
Big air has already settled a while ago. Mia Brooks taking out the ladies. Can't quite remember who was the men's, but I'll be able to pull that up.
Ollie Martin dropping in. Remember. It's,
you can see slightly inclement weather, a little bit of clouds coming in and out. It was, the sun did come out for the ladies earlier on. We were able to have a great competition for the girls. And we'll see what happens. You can see down the bottom of the course, in the air section on the kickers, the sun is looking a little bit brighter. And hopefully we burn off the clouds for the men's qualification for the Absolut Park World Cup presented by Flachau.
So it will be Ollie Martin dropping in first. A little bit of shaping going on down at the bottom here on jump number 5. Shape crew working brilliantly as ever to get this course in ship-shape condition. Just getting the blue paint on. Blue paint, as we know, helps keep the bad weather gods away. Most people think it's like so you can see where you are, but it's not. So shout out to the judges, Artus, Fakunde, Andy Lehman, Ben Reti, Bartek, you got Maxi, Ariana, Ryo Hashimoto, Katie Cook. With your head judge, Adam Begg, keeping his eye across the proceedings. That man there in the red hat and the blue camo on your screen, that's Seppi Hamill. Pretty much his mountain here. Nice to get the World Cup here for the first time in Flachau at
so it just looks like a couple of minute delay here. We're waiting for the final shaping to be finished on the jump line. Want everything to be absolutely tip-top for our riders, of course. A whole lot of walkie-talkies, telephones are going on. Communications are abundant at the top. There's Elliot in the background. One of the Canadian coaches. Got some kind of FBI-style microphone. Wonderful. One of the benefits of the setup here at Absolut Park is you can see we're kind of in a little saddle amongst the trees, among the tree line, not above tree line. So things like wind, typical weather systems that might affect a slopestyle of this caliber tend to be a little bit, you know, deflected by the terrain. Of course, fog is something that we don't like to deal with. And an absolute blizzard type condition, but generally most types of weather are manageable here. And speaking of manageable weather, it is time to get managing right now. Ollie Martin from the United States of America dropping in for his first run of 2. Each rider getting 2 runs, of course. Their best run will count. The top 8 riders from each heat going through to our finals. Clap, clap, and he's off. Regular footed rider dropping in switch for his first run. Let's see what he's got for us. Nice, solid alley-oop, disaster revert coming in now. Oh, what? No slide to backlip pretzel. Switch backboard, chicane out. This is looking super solid up the top from Ollie. Cannon rail, lip slide, 630 nose grab, corking it out.
And the lights come out
Coming
for him
in
as well,
now.
which is nice.
Oh, backside
how did he squeak it
1440
out?
triple, that late dip into frontside 4040. Oh no, are you kidding me? Oh, pretty much a full pull from top to bottom, and at the bottom, the frontside 1440 proves to be his undoing. That is a shame right there, but he's clearly got the skills to pay the bills, but maybe just you know, half a percentage of concentration lapse. And with the new snow that's fallen overnight, the course is slightly trickier to manage. You know, the Shake Who have done their absolute best to keep it as groomed as possible, but in these warm spring conditions, when you get 10 centimeters of snow overnight, it just makes it a little bit trickier.
Good to go.
Next up, Jake Cantor from Colorado. Put down some incredible runs for his spring battle. I can't wait to see them.
I'll see you in a
Later
little
on,
bit.
go check out his Instagram. You'll see his run that he put down really, really high level. All the way from Colorado. Goofy footer getting ready to drop. Been great to see this young gentleman grow from a sort of young teenager into a early manhood. There he goes. Alley-oop, switch frontside, board slide, revert. No slide pretzel on the down flat down. Coming in now to the high rail, front board 450 out, landing switch. Here there's a few bumps through the course. This course has gone through the ringer this week. Switch lip, 630 out.
Textbook off the cannon now.
Switch back 12.
Back 12.
Manages to hold on.
Let's go. Bottom jump.
Back 18 to finish things off. No biggie. Oh my word, Jake Cantor, second run of the day and already hitting the ball out of the park. What an opening run for the Coloradan? Sorry if I've got that wrong. Now back up for Frank Joban from Canada. Trying to turn around that bib 13 into a good luck charm. Obviously Thursday the 13th today. Maybe the combination of the two 13s will work to his advantage. Very successful rider, of course. Absolute dominator on the rail front and often overlooked his slopestyle prowess as well. Are we going to see the switch double backside rodeo 1260, one of his solid, unique tricks that he's one of the only people to perform from Canada, from the French-speaking part of Canada, now on course. Frank Joban. Nice pivot fakie. So the switch back blunt 270 out. Solid through the top section. 270 on, 270 off. So rail section done and dusted. 70 points there for Jake Cantor coming in. 50-50. What? 50-50 frontside rodeo. Frontside tuck knee. Oh,
where
no.
did the speed go? Disappeared for him.
That's a shame. Looking for the backside 1260, it looked like. Unfortunately, that's going to be a throwaway one for Frank. Back up the top for Marcus Cleveland from Norway. One of the most dominant forces in snowboarding. Showed up a few days ago, midway through the spring battle. Has been enjoying this course, throwing down some of his unique snowboarding. Coming in all the way from Donbass, Norway. Nice side, backside lip slide reaver. Actually right up on the coping, getting a slide in there. Switch front blunt, 270 out. Switch nose blunt, 450 out. Front board, 630 out. Front double 10, manages to hold it on. Now, one more feature left to go for Cleveland.
Into this bottom jump.
Nice, back 14, so keeping it relatively mellow as far as the tricks we come to expect from Marcus Cleveland, but he's got score on the board, solid tactical competition riding. Speaking of solid riding, this guy, Taiga Hasegawa, has been absolutely ripping this park apart over the whole week. He's been putting combo after combo down on the jumps. We've seen double backside rodeo 10s, frontside double rodeos, all kinds of madness. And at the end of the day, he's still cruising through the park. 4 p.m. comes around, they're closing the lifts, you still see Tiger up enjoying this wonderful shred haven of Absolut Park. So we'll have to see what he's got for us.
Trust my internal gauge.
There we go, judges ready, so scores coming in. Waiting for Marcus Cleveland's score. Taiga Hasegawa is on course now. Dropping in switch at the wall ride. 270 switchback lip, 270 out, coming off a bit early on that one, unfortunately.
Tail of the board over that first rail.
Cab 2 on, 4 off.
You and me.
Into front blunt.
Switch front side. And you go, oh, absolute whopper.
Front
630
blunt,
off. Down
630
there.
off with the nose grab. Cab 14. Puts it down.
Tiger absolutely not struggling with any speed
domination
here. As he goes switch backside.
Back 12, solid opening run for Taiga Hasegawa from Japan. Trains over in the Toyama Kings area. His coach, Sho, maybe tuning in. If you are Sho, hello.
Trust the gauge,
Konbawa.
I got you. You got it dialed.
As we move on up. Well, next rider from heat number 2, Cam Spalding. Score came in for Marcus Cleveland, a 65.75. Solid opening score for the young Norwegian. As we're getting ready now, Cam Spalding had a great season so far, some really solid results, taking home the victory at the Lux Open earlier in January. All business right now, though, the final Slopestyle World Cup of the season. But of course, next week we are moving into the FIS Freestyle World Championships over in Korvach, San Moritz. It's going to be 2.5 weeks of pure freestyle madness. So make sure you keep tuned in on the FIS channels for that. There's our judges. They doing anything? No, they're all just ignoring us right now. They are deep in their scoring. So, Cam Spalding getting ready to drop. It looks like we've also got a DNS with Chang Collins from New Zealand, sadly. So, Cam on course, here we go. Regular footer from, I think, the middle part of Canada. I could be wrong, though. Somewhere around Ottawa, perhaps. But again, I have to check my facts before I say stuff like that. Switch front board pretzel, solid. And front blunt 450 with the nose grab out. Cab 2 on.
450 out.
450
Really
out.
nice.
Really
Super
good
solid
style there from Cameron. Cab 40, oh no, sorry, frontside 14 goes down on the frontside 14. Can't quite put that one down, that's a shame. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, you know the format, 2 runs, best run counts. The pressure will be on for the young Canadian moving through to his second run. The scores coming in for Taiga Hasegawa, it's a excuse me, it's a 72.25 and first position as it stands. Next up from Norway, Mons Roysland. Coming in for his first run. What's he got? He's got some incredible alternative tricks. Kind of switch, layback, slide, revert, gripping on the coping into no slide pretzel through the down flat down. Cab 2 on, 2 off.
Switch 2 on, 2 off. The high bar.
Managing those bumps. This is a long, steep course, so there will be bumps in between. And then it's half cab onto Andreas Wig style forward roll, double switchback rodeo. Just switchback 9. Lost a little bit of pop there. Now here we go. Front double rodeo 10. Can't quite hold on, unfortunately. A little bit squirrely in the landing. Next up. Oh, next Norwegian, and also one of the most exciting men in the field, Øyvind Kirkhaus from Norway. Never know what this guy's going to do, whether it's going to pop up at a rail jam and do tricks that have never been seen before, where it'll be dominating big air with tricks, again, that have never been seen before, or here, is he going to put it down on this beautiful slopestyle course from Absolut Park. One of the longest courses of the year. Tricky in these spring conditions, it has to be said, especially with the new snow we had overnight. Not making things easy for our riders, but luckily we've got a good enough weather window to run the qualifications today, and we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. Dropping in now from Norway, here we go, Øyvind Kirkhaus. Coming in switch at the wall ride. He was filming a combo of tricks on the wall ride yesterday with some Burton step-ons. It was very interesting. Oh! You see, this is what I'm talking about. Massive transfer over. Hope the judges notice that one to the switch front board. 450 out. Taking off from miles away from that down rail. Now coming onto the cannon. Front blunt, back. Oh, 90 roll. No one's seen that since Marc-Andre Tart. Incredible. And he's going to go switch backside double rodeo 1260 nose grab. Somehow holding on as he tucks for speed for the last jump. And double rodeo 1080, Øyvind Kirkhaus. As I said, you never know what he's going to do. Madness right there from Kirkhaus. Next up, Kira Kimura from Japan. One of the most exciting young riders on the tour. Popped up a couple of years ago at the Cour Big Air in Switzerland and managed to get a podium at his first ever Big Air World Cup. Was then seen in his snowboard gear enjoying himself late into the evening, completely alcohol-free, of course, but had a great night nonetheless. So back up the top, we'll see where the scores will lie for Øyvind. And at the moment, we've got Mons Roysland's score came in at a 38 points and into second position. We've got Tiger Hasegawa still in that first spot on heat number 1. Joe Cantor with a 70 points, heat number 2, top spot. There's a look at our start gate. The glitterati of the snowboard freestyle scene right up there. Kira Kimura dropping in for his first run now. Regular footer into this wall ride, full speed. What's he got for us first? Oh, 270 switch axle, bringing it back to regular. Now, front blunt, switch up, 270 out, a little soggy on that one. Switch nose slide, the Dusty Hendrickson pretzel rodeo out. Negotiating the bumps of destiny into nose slide. Oh, mirror tricks. Nose slide pretzel Hendrickson out. Now coming in switch. Oh no, speed issues it looks like.
It was kind of like a backside.
Switch backside shifty.
And then he brought it back to 180.
And again, oof, that's a shame for Kira Kimura. Some speed issues for the young Japanese rider. Not too many speed issues for some of the others so far. And Japanese compatriot Hiroto Ogiwara getting ready to drop in. What's he got for us? The course, the Millennium Spinner, the 2340 put down in X Games this year. First one to do the 2160, the 9th session a few years ago at the tender age of 15. Now getting ready to put it down in his home park in Europe. He is a team rider for Absolut Park. Dropping in for run number 1. Switch at the wall ride. Switch up, revert, 360 slide round on the wall ride. Back blunt manages to hold on somehow. The back blunt 270 out. Now nose slide, Dusty Henriksen pretzel out. Now, he's been doing a 1080 on this cannon rail earlier through the week. What's he got for us now? 270 on.
Yes, Gerard.
There it is, the 880 out.
Now,
Sorry, I can't remember the maths, but it's a 1080 over the whole
backside.
thing. It's a switch backside 16.
Oh, no!
Unfortunately, just
Hiroto
comes up a little bit short.
Goodness
That's a
me.
shame for Hiroto Ogiwara.
It's really
He
interesting
needed
this
to
now
just
because it's
put
like
it
the
back into
speed's there.
third gear for this first run and then hit the nitrous oxide for the finals. But yeah, that's going to be a throwaway run, which is a shame because his run is one of the most exciting out there. As we get ready for our next rider, who will it be? Well, I know who it will be because I've got a start list, but I'd like to keep a little bit of tension in the air. Finn Bullock-Womble from the United States, one of the best triple barrel names on the planet, double barrel, I should say, but loving it right now as Finn drops in for his first run. Regular footer into the wall ride. Frontside disaster revert, coming in switch. Switch backboard 270 out, shade early off there, the judges will take note of that. To the nose slide pretzel, bringing it back to regular, that beautiful white space board shining in these conditions. What's he got next? Nose slide, frontside rodeo out. That absolute madness going on. Frontside 14 with the tail grab. Manages to put it down into back 14. No speedish. Oh no, the revert out the bottom. Finn Bullock-Womble. Oh, what are the judges going to do there? They're going to have to dock him some points, folks. Show. Next up, Rocco Jameson from New Zealand. Got some really amazing variations of flip tricks in his arsenal. We'll see where we go now. Regular footer coming in. Nice layback revert on the wall ride. Switch back blunt to back tail, bringing it back to regular. No slide, chicane flip back to regular, so kind of more like front flip barrel roll out.
Doing tricks.
Managing through the chunder
his
there.
own way, the original way. Oh!
The double sloth off the cannon rail. Into backside 14 Japan with the layback, tucking for speed now.
For it. Come on, Rocco.
Yes, puts it down. Oh, unfortunately, with that layback in the landing, he isn't going to max out his points, but that was a run of intent, a statement of domination from the young Kiwi. Speaking of domination, it is time. People's Republic of China's Yi Ming-Sui, under the watchful eye of Yas Sato, Olympic medalist, taking the gold in front of his home crowd in Beijing last Winter Olympic Games. Medalist in slopestyle as well, really dominant force, one of the first riders to issue in the era of the 1980, and bringing stees with it as well. Not just a one-trick pony, known for big air medals, but also beautifully stylish slopestyle rider as he drops in for his first run or two. Dropping in switch now. First hit on the wall ride. Locks in perfectly on that switch blunt revert. And then no slide to fakie. Oh, switch board side, 50-50 back 3 out, so a little combo.
This is Bon Jovi at the moment, isn't he? He's living on a prayer through this run.
Come on. Front blunt. Oh, 900 over the cannon rail, so front blunt.
He knows speed's a premium as he goes.
Cab double 9 rodeo, interesting.
The switch double under, not the wrong.
And frontside 14 to finish it off, locking it in. Wow, tactical riding there from Su Yiming.
Just quite a lot of mistakes.
Let's go.
Moving back up to the top, Jonas Hasler, predominantly known as a pipe rider, but has been turning his hand to slopestyle and big air this season, trying to get it all done. Was actually on the invite list for the Sean White Snow League that happened last week. Turned it down to come and compete here in the spring battle and this first ever FIS World Cup in the Absolut Park. And with tricks like that, can see why. Nice underflip out, switch underflip out of the whoop rail, managing the bumps of destiny.
It's equally weighted as well, along with the first rail.
There we go, chicane out now, setting up switch.
Jonas.
What's he got for us? Cab 12 double. Oh no. Oh, some issues there for Jonas, unfortunately.
Got to do some kind of blessing on that second jump because
now we're dealing with pretty inclement conditions at the moment. We've had 10 centimeters of new snow overnight. We've had rain, we've had wind, we've had sun, and then cloud again. So the snow conditions are just changing from second to second. And whilst these are the best riders in the world, there is not a lot they can do about it. They're halfway down their run and suddenly the sun comes out. Maybe that makes a section of snow a little bit stickier. Sometimes it's just not quite enough. As we move back up to the top for Noah Victor, had his best ever World Cup result, the Lax Open earlier in this year, newly signed to Absolut Park this season. Goes for a little, is it a little eggplant kind of thing? It's not an eggplant, I know, but I can't remember the name of that hand plant because I'm useless and no one ever does them anymore. There, nice. Underflip 630 off. The whoop rail coming in switch now for the cannon rail. Switch 270 on. Oh, so cab 9 over the entire rail, 270 on, 630 out.
What's he got?
Yeah, nice.
Oh, squeezes round the front 10.
Solid front 10 there into back 14. So tactical riding again from the German Noah Victor. Nicely done, sir. At this point, it is essential to get the run down. So here we go. We've got some results at the moment. Oyvind Kirkhaus on that top spot in heat number 2 with an 80.25. Jake Cantor in second with 70. Marcus Cleveland in third. Rocco Jameson in fourth and Cam Sporting in fifth. A bunch of incomplete runs. And in heat number 1, we've got Tiger Hasegawa in first. Su Yi Ming in second. Thimble at Womble in third. Mons Roysden and Ollie Martin bringing up the top 5 with slightly incomplete runs. So as the field continues, pretty sure we will see those results shift up as we get ready for the Kiwi rider Dane Menzies dropping in. Dane's been hanging out, playing soccer every morning with Zoe Sadowski-Sinner, warming up the legs and hand-to-eye coordination, all that kind of stuff. Foot-to-eye, I should say. What's he got for us on the wall ride? Alley-oop. Nose blunt revert. Nose slide, pretzel. Well, actually switch nose slide, through switch nose press, back one out.
Told you his rail game was good.
Really good section at the top, coming in, cab 2 on, 630 out.
On that high bar now into the jumps.
I might have got that wrong, hold on, just desperately trying to find his stance here.
Plays it safe with a huge
yes, that was
1080 now. Come on, Dane.
He's got to put it down on this last jump. Front 14 tail, yeah, little wheelie out, but manages to hold on. Nicely done. Oh, look at our fans on TV there. Braving the inclement conditions to watch some of the best riders in the world. Anna, guess what? Anna Gasser what? No, not Anna Gasser. This is Red Gerard. Redmond Gerard, one of the most dominant forces in slopestyle competition, getting ready to drop in for his first run of 2 here. There we go. Recently took out the top spot, the X Games slopestyle in this home state of Colorado. Coming in now for run number 1 of 2. Alley-oop switch lip, revert. Go no slide pretzel perhaps. No, no slide switch up. Nice. Switch back 2 on 2 off. That is a wild trick to throw down at this point of the run, but Red Gerard is no stranger to technical prowess. No slide. Hendrickson pretzel underflip 6 out. 4, sorry. Huge back, switch back 12. No speed problems for Redmond Gerard. Here he goes. Nice, back 14 to finish things off. Just business as usual for the Silverthorne, Colorado native.
Thank you.
Next up, Liam Brearley. Oh, and he's gone. So the judges were talking about this. The most consequence is at the top of the wall ride, so they're encouraging the riders to go there all the way to the coping, and sometimes
Rail section as well.
it will bite back. So he will just cruise through, take this as a style run. And yeah, Liam was absolutely on fire all week. Let's have a replay and see what went wrong. So he came up, was looking to lock in. Yeah, alley-oop nose blunt, just a little bit too fast. And ciao, adios. As over the back he goes. Next up from France, Romain Allemand, dropping in for his first run. Regular footer, I believe. Yeah, regular footed rider. Gets things started off nicely on the wall ride. Coming in now to the down rail. No slide, switch up back tail to Fakey. And switch no slide. Pretzel underflip, 450 out.
On that. Into the cannon he goes.
475, whatever. There you go. The 270, 630 off. Back double 10.
10 into this bottom jump.
Oh, the front 14, bloody Dracula. Lord Vlad Dracul. Vlad the Impaler grab. Just rearing its fangs already at this early stage of the competizione. Back up the top here for Yang Wenlong from China, Sam Hulbert, coach extraordinaire at the top.
So Wenlong Yang, the Chinese.
See what he's got for us. Yang Wenlong on course. Switch at the wall ride. Switch disaster revert coming in regular footed now, goofy footed I should say, but regular stance, 50-50, board slide 270 out, front board 450 out. Sun's starting to shine down, don't brush off too much speed my friend, lock it in, switch backboard, underflip out. Now, let's get it done on the jumps, back double 10, manages to hold on.
Come on Wenlong.
Front double 10, yes, puts it down, misses the grab, but manages to get a run in the books for run number 1. Ladies up the top there, just listen to some beats. Yeah, having a wee dance. That's Laura Cornell. Spain. As we're back up the top for Lion Farrell from New Zealand. Been having a wonderful time here. He's been in Absolut Park for about 2 weeks. He is a team rider here. So, raised in Maui, but local to this hill as of now. Oh no. Now, if you go on Lion's Instagram, you'll see an interesting video he made cutting Liam Brearley's tricks into his run. Maybe he saw Liam go over the back and he thought, oh, I better do what I did for my Instagram edit and do the same thing. I doubt that's what he did, but you know, fate has an interesting sense of humor. Oh, here he is. He's emerged victorious from the woods.
now then.
Now, interesting situations developing here.
There was a shaper on the course there. That's going to be one for the technical
So
delegates.
Lion has chosen to continue his
There's
run,
a shaper on the course, and
even though
Lion's in the
he
middle of his
fell
run.
off the
And at this
wall
point, when
ride,
you've got
he's
so
chosen to
many
continue
dropped
his run
runs,
because quite
a
tactically,
score's a score at this
he
point. You've
knows
got to get a
that the
score
scores
down
have
and
not been great.
wait and see.
Yeah, wow, we might be in a rerun situation here. I don't know what the rules are about this. Because Lion has seen a lot of the riders go down. He's vying for Olympic qualifying points. Has to pull out of his run. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens here. So, yeah, he went off the back of the wall ride. He wasn't off the course. So he's choosing to keep going. Puts down an incredible backside 9 over the cannon rail. Switch in at the first jump. Puts down a sick cab 9. And then is confronted with a shaper on the course. Next up, sorry, we move back on to Alex Latorto from Switzerland. His first run of 2. Oh, epic, love that. Utilizing both air and slides on the wall ride. Really nice opening trick. 270 on, 270 off for Alex. Rushing off some speed. Backboard 270 out. Nah, does he have enough?
Underfoot 630 out.
He's going to have no speed from there, unfortunately.
Horribly short there. Speed's gone. He knows it.
Throwaway run there for Alex.
I think we're trying to do things in between. Joe's in charge of the course.
There's a look at Anna Gasser, the Queen of Austria up the top with Seppi Hamel, the boss and owner of Absolut Park Shuttleberg. And ladies and gentlemen, dropping in now. Is he as famous? Is he more famous than Anna Gasser? I don't know. Certainly up there in the conversation from Canada. Mark McMorris from Regina, Saskatchewan, the most successful X Games athlete of all time. That's dealing with some injuries at the end of last season and now back in the bib, vying for his 4th Olympic Games. So looking to grab some points as he comes in switch at the wall ride. So switch up, bringing it back to switch. Little pivot fakie, half cab pivot fakie. Switch backboard, 270 out. Solid run through the rails. Switch front blunt, 450 out. So this is where Mark really starts to shine. His competition head turns on.
That is for sure.
Oh man. Front board, 630 out, so 900 over. Switchback 12, massive, no speed issues for Sparky. Come on, Mark, get it done.
Morris goes, 1, 2.
Oh, yes, Mark McMorris putting it down when it counts. Backside triple cork 1440, and that is a competition run in these tricky, slushy spring conditions. Wow. That is, like, he just keeps showing up. It's unbelievable. And not just to fill up the numbers, ladies and gentlemen. He consistently at the top of his game. One of the psychologically, we need to study his psychological prowess. Unbelievable. So we'll get the scores soon for Mark McMorris as we get back up for another slopestyle dominator, Ryoma Kimata. Probably at the other end of the spectrum for Mark, like younger rider, early on in his career. Let's see what he's got for us. Just lacing that top section. Nice and easy as he comes in. 450 off the high rail, front blunt 450 out. And switch, forward slide, underflip 450. Oh no, he's off. He's off and out. Unfortunately, that cannon rail just proving a little bit too tricky for Ryoma Kimata from Japan. That's a shame for the young Japanese rider. Had such an incredible season last year. On the podium from almost all the World Cups. And just hasn't quite found his former dominance in the last year. But I'm sure we'll see him click into gear again. And big news is that Scores coming in for Mark McMorris.
Yeah.
Top spot,
Come on.
87.75 in heat number 1. So, the einzige österreichische hope here, the only Austrian hope. Mr. Clemens Millauer dropping in, team rider here in Absolut Park, very familiar with the terrain here. Let's see how he goes. So up to Axel Stoll, 270 out. Oh, hard way back one, switch back one out. Hope the judges noticed that one. 270 on, 450 out. Battling through the slush of the spring conditions here.
For the big screens here
Front blunt, 450 out. Holds on. Is he going to go switchback 12 maybe?
Switch back side.
Switchback 12, there it is.
12.
Clemens putting it down.
Good run from Clemens.
Mate,
Knows
TV
this
on the
bar like
radio in the
back of his
background as
hand.
well. Back 14, puts it down. Oh, he's stoked. Holds on, there's Anna Gasser, Clemens' partner in crime, of course. Dusan Krish as well. And our shape crew, waiting to see what the scores are. We're going to stay on that when we see what Clemens' score is. Updating the FIS app as we speak. Clemens Millauer, of course, in heat number 1 there. So the bubble score at the moment is Noah Victor with a 66.50. Next up, Yuto Miramura, 270 on to switch 50. 270 on, 270 off. No slide, Pretzel, 630 out.
19. You only need 19 points currently to make it through to the finals. So we've got a long way to go though in this contest, and I'll tell you what, keep your eye on this. This is going to be big here.
Back 14. This is shaping up
Back
to be one of the
14,
runs of the day.
Now we go.
Can he finish
Front
it off?
side.
Oh, he can't. Looking for that frontside 1260, just a little bit short, unfortunately. That is a shame for Yuto Miramura from Japan. Who we got next? Brooklyn de Priest. There's our leaderboard. Sorry, excuse me. I've been completely wrong with the bubble. It's the top 8. I was switched in ladies mode. So it's the top 8 moving through to the finals, not the top 5. So a lot more wiggle room there for Clemens Millauer as we still wait for his score. The ladies checking in.
Between him and second place.
Do you think they're looking at my Instagram?
They're watching cat videos, I think. I don't think they're watching the coverage. So first runs then, all over the place here in Absolut Park in challenging conditions, and that's where we're going to start to see the cream rise to the top here shortly.
Look how nervous Anna is as she waits for the scores for Clemens Millauer. And I have my scores in now. It's a 70.50 and into 5th position for Clemens. Who do we have next? Fists of enough respect going down. Brooklyn de Priest from the United States of America, regular footed rider.
Brooklyn de Priest from Vail, Colorado. Will be next to drop part of a very talented American contingent.
Oh yes, Andrecht on the wall ride, first one of the day. I love that trick. No slide, switch up, front board back to switch. Switch back, 2 on, 2 off. Bit squirrely at the top, but he is still on his board and pointed downhill, which is a good sign. No slide, Pretzel 630 out. Huge amplitude off the cannon rail. Coming in, switch.
Switch back side.
Switch back 9. Just going down, unfortunately, on that one.
So Brooklyn de Priest will be relying on his second run. Been a bit of a weird one, isn't it?
So back up to the top for Jakub Kuba-Hrones from the Czech Republic. His frontside invert, a little bit under the lip, which the judges did say they would be penalising. And he goes switchboard slide through the wall ride. Still a heavy trick though. Cab one on, back five out.
His favourite place to ride.
Brushing off speed. Switchboard slide, double
Big
off.
double off the cannon. Now,
Double underflip off.
a lot of speed for Jakub. It's there
Back
for him as he
12.
goes backside 12.
Oh, yes. Back 12 to cab 12. Solid competition right in there from Kuba-Hrones. Tricky conditions for our riders at the moment. But, hey, people are putting runs down. People are putting runs down. Back up the top. It is the start of the movie Greenhorn, dropped last year. Judd took some time off competing to film in the backcountry, put together an incredible video part. Go and check it out on YouTube. It's called Greenhorn. Not just powder riding, getting ridiculous stand-up barrels in Indonesia. The guy's a multi-talented athlete as he gets ready to sort of ease back into competition. Let's see what he's got. He's always here at the spring battle. He's loved coming to Absolut Park over the years. Goes in for that big nose blunt slide to fakie on the top. Then switch lip gap 278, always bringing variety and flavor. Switch back 50-50 to switch back 3 out, brushing off some speed into the cannon rail. Switch front blunt 450 with the stale fish grab. So stylish. Now, here we go.
Front side off the
Front
toes.
10 off the toes.
Welcome, absolute monster at 14 now then.
Wow, 14 perhaps.
For
Oh,
him.
no.
Oh, he yanks on the handbrake there.
I'm not sure what happened there. Judd Heynckes just pulling
He's got
back.
the mindset of a fighter pilot.
Oh, looked like it was all going well. I'm not quite sure what went wrong there.
From a tumble dryer, that's how we'd have looked like.
Interesting.
So Judd relying on his second run as well. Looking so good up to that point. We go over to Heat 2 now.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to find out what happened there. Everything looked good. He stomped, looked like he had speed, and then
Swedish goofy
just
rider.
decided to pull out.
See, it's the likes of Sven Thorgren, Nicholas Madsen. Seen many Swedish riders coming through.
So back up the top now, Willie Matheson from Sweden getting ready to drop in. Goofy footer. And there's former competitive powerhouse Nicholas Madsen, Swedish team coach, giving him the high five before he drops in. Backside disaster revert. Coming in switch now at the next jump. Next rail. Switch front blunt. Switch up back to regs. Board slide. Board slide.
The underflip off the end of that.
Out.
How did he get that round?
Switch board slide.
That's better.
630 out. Half double 9, puts it down.
Switch double under. Brings him in forwards. As he goes backside.
Backside 360 there again. Looking like the riders are struggling for speed. As we keep saying, we had about 5, 7, 10 centimeters, depending on where the wind deposited it, of new snow overnight. And as you know, if you don't know, now you know, that's new snow in these warm conditions just turns into glue-like snow. If we hadn't had the snow, it would be nice, fast running, a little bit more water content in the snow, frozen overnight. The course will be holding up a little bit better, but unfortunately, just the nature of the beast as we get ready for Chema Azit Brown from the United Kingdom. Red Bull signing this year, Ali 50-50, back to regs. No slide, back lip, 270 out. No slide, cancel underflip.
Little flip out of the
Into the cannon rail.
there. And then he goes
Front board sloth roll out, love it. Tucking for speed. Nice. Oh no, nice backside 12. Just couldn't quite put that one down, unfortunately.
So
Like it was all going well
will
at the beginning,
also
but
lead his second run.
we'll have to get it done in run number 2. Dropping in next from Switzerland, it is the man, the myth, the legend, Huberkop, aka the Joker, aka the nudist. Switzerland's most active social media superstar. Coming in for his first run. Switch nose slide prep was so solid. The more experienced riders in the field. It's like more mature age, but still at the forefront of competition. Podiumed at the World Championships a few years ago, hoping to continue that run and podium in his home resort of Korvac coming up next week. What's he got for us here? At 3, unfortunately, just getting a little bit.
Well, it's another scratch, and it didn't add to my stat. The worst stat I'm going to say all day. That through this course, so far, we've only had 13 landed runs. This is unprecedented territory. And I would say, according to my little list,
all right, back up the top for Loris Framarin from Italy. From Courmayeur on the backside of Mont Blanc. Montebianco. Oh yes, bringing a little bit of old school, kind of ho-ho-y type revert steez. Nice switch up on the down, flat down. Lip slide. Oh, how did he get that one round? Loris just playing with this course, toying with it. Front blunt, 8-10 out. Well, that's, yeah, 8-10, got it right. Switch back 12, holds on. Oh no, goes for the back 14, unfortunately can't quite get it done. So close, so far. Ah, it's such a shame that the conditions, because this park has been riding so good all week for the spring battle, and all it took was that extra little bit of snow. So a bit of salt in the eye of the competitors. But we have had some landed runs, some people not affected at all by the speed, so it does beg questions as to what wax everyone's using. Sam Vermaat now dropping in from the Netherlands. Oh, backside lip slide through the down flat down.
come on, Sammy Vermaat.
Locking it in on the
Dutch
high
rider.
rail. Lip slide, double
That's
out,
big double
yes.
under.
Puts it down.
Good.
Coming in switch now. Cab double 12, yes. Hold on for some speed, Sam. Come on.
As the sun comes out for him, is the speed there for him? Well, we've done.
Speed is there for Sam as he puts down the front side, 14.40. Getting it done. There you go, Sam Vermaat, no issues for the young Dutch rider. Shape is just constantly on course, trying to groom out the new snow that fell overnight. It's just too few flakes to get the cat out onto the course. Just like the worst nightmare for slope shaping. So Truth Smith, Truth the Smith, dropping in for his run. 3 footer he got for us. Nice frontside rock and roll on the top of the wall ride, stalling a good second or so. The judges will love that, so they come in. Frontside, blunt side, 278. Front two on,
his face.
two
Yes,
off.
and we've got
Four
Radiohead
off, so
cranking. Truth Smith on course.
no slide, back flip out. It's looking good for Truth. And to maintain his speed. Back 12, puts it down. Hold on, Truth. Come on, here we go.
Now Truth Smith into this bomb jump. Yes, Canada.
Oh, cab 5. There just seems to be something in that transition between jump 1 and 2. It's just hindering these riders from really going to town. But then again, Sam Vermaat puts down a really good run through the jumps. It's very strange.
And when you're looking at the balls,
I'm ready whenever, so.
So back up the top for Chris Corning. So look at Clemens Millau, currently sitting in 5th position in heat number 1. So Sam Vermaat's score coming in 60 points and into 6th position there in heat number 2. Back up. Chris Corning, veteran in the field now. Incredibly successful rider from Colorado. One of the first to bring in the backside quad corks into competition. Now dropping in for his first run of 2. Switch frontside lip slide revert. One of the only rad dads in the field as well. Doing it for all the dads out there. Front 2 on, back to switch. Sorry, front 2 on, back to regs. Ah, unfortunately, Chris is coming unstuck on that one. We'll have to see what he's got for us. So big old backside rodeo 720 nose grab off the cannon rail.
Vintage Chris Corning as he goes
Frontside 1080.
Now, is the speed there for him? No, he knows it.
Back 3 there, yeah. I mean, that was a throwaway run for Chris, but there's something between jumps 2 and 1 and 2, or 4 and 5 as they're referred to here in Absolut Park. Now, looks like we will be having a rerun for Lion Farrell.
Honestly, fuck this event, bro. So that was so bad. Dude, this is fucking bullshit.
Judges ready for 28.
Alright. Thank you.
That's number 28 on court.
Here we go, Lion Farrell dropping in. Here he goes, no slide through the down flat down. Nice, greases that high rail, so.
Okay, next in.
Front blunt, 8, 10 out. Cab 10, so, yeah, cab 10. Has he got the speed? No, he doesn't. There's clearly an issue there. Switch backside 7 from Lion. So let's have a look at the park. Beautiful park by regular standards, but with that new snow on the course. Tricky times for our riders.
They said 26.
Okay, just hold for a second.
We'll get there. Strange. Just the Salomon, everyone's favourite snowboarder.
So Dusty Hendrickson from California. His dad was one of the original crew at Big Bear Mountain. Dusty and his brother Dylan growing up a solid fixture in the South California Shred Posse crew. One of the most stylish riders on the planet, dropping in. What's he got for us? Backside lip slide revert. Ah, cab to backside lip, back to regs. Front 2 on. Just look at the style as he floats
Seen what's gone
down.
before him, and he knows just get a run down here at this point. Oh!
No slide, 450
Yes, Dusty
out.
Henriksen.
Cab 12, puts it down.
Cap 12.
Just fingers
Needs the
crossed for
speed
jump
here.
number 5. Oh, big old backside. Backside rodeo 360 to finish things off. Oh, there's a look at the Absolut Park So many options for riders if you do feel like coming on down. It is so much fun riding at the moment, especially on the medium line and the smaller lines where speed isn't quite so vital as for these pros. So Eli Bouchard getting ready to drop in from Canada. One of the most exciting riders on the planet. Look at this, just spinning around on the wall ride to start things off. He's been doing so many combinations of tricks. Oh, what, are you kidding me? Half cab nose press through the down flat down. Back one on, switch 5-0.
With some of his snowboard
wow,
tricks.
half cab off. Lips, switch lip
Really
to 630 off. This is so sick.
Absolutely not an issue
Eli
here.
Bouchard.
Gets hard on the
Back
toes,
double
on the
10.
backside 14.
What's he got for us?
His speed there.
And the moose flip. Oh, putting it down. Eli Bouchard having absolutely no problems with the speed whatsoever. As we go back up to the top. Finnish rider in the gates. Erik Jurmo from Finland.
Judges are ready for 48.
Erik Jurmo, a new face on the contest scene. Born in the year 2007, goofy footer. Oh no, he's off the back. Oh, a bit too much. Bit too much youthful exuberance coming into the wall ride. Is he going to continue his run though? So at the moment we've got Lion Farrell on the bubble in heat number 1 with a 54.75. Su Yiming 7th above him as our young Finnish friend will continue down the course. Nice, back 12. Revert there, unfortunately. I didn't hit that, my friend. Yeah, good call, good call. So, back up to the top for Austrian rider, Till Strohmeyer. I'd said Clemens Miller was the only hope for Austria in the field. I'm very sorry about that. My bad. So here's a look at the replay. He goes for that backside lip slide and just doesn't lock it in. Such a fine balance between overcooking that trick and not. Till Strohmeyer has grown at least 3 feet in the last few years. He used to be a very small little ripper hanging out around here in Absolut Park, destroying it. He's growing into a man. Regular footed rider. See what happens next.
Some squats.
Austrian coach, Dusan Krish, keeping Till nice and warmed up. There's some squats there, keep the blood flowing. Just a little hold at the moment. Let's see what's going on.
Just ready for 55.
Sounds like the judges are ready. Here we go, Till Strohmeyer, Austria, getting ready to drop. What's he got for us? Actually a full pull. Regular footer, here we go. Dropping in switch at the wall ride redirect. Switch backside lip slide.
Stepping on his way down.
Oh, nice. Backboard switch up, front board. 270 on, 270 off, but unfortunately comes off a little early on that high rail.
That's not as clean as he would like, and he'll know it.
Oh,
Shuts the
nice.
front flip off the
50
cannon.
front flip off the cannon as he comes in to jump number 1. He's going to go backside 720. Super stylish with the melon grab, but it's going to be
Back
relatively
7 off the
inconsequential.
jump. And then the
With that big
final
bobble at the top,
20
will he have the
meters.
speed? He does have the speed for the jump as he puts it down there. So throwaway run for Till Strohmeyer from Austria, the second hope for a finalist for the Austrian nation. As we go back up to the top for Kalle Järvilehto from Finland.
And he went off the back of the wall, and then the cameraman didn't follow him down, so we lost him on the third rail. They missed the bottom jump.
Oliko sekin 4-kausi?
Joo, nyt puhui siitä jotenkin.
Just making his way back from
Did you copy that? Did he hit the third rail?
shoulder and a knee.
No, he did not hit the rail. Just hit the shootout. He missed the first and the second rail both.
Some of our spectators there having a great time here in the sunshine. Oh, Rene Rinnekangas looking stylish as ever in the background there. Kalle Järvilehto getting ready to drop. And we'll see what's up for Kalle from Finland. So probably used to slightly firmer conditions than the slush we have right now. But Saku as well. Recent addition to the Finnish coaching team here to let them know what the best plan of attack is.
Yep.
All right, Kalle dropping in. Here we go. Regular footer.
Decimating contests back in the day. But Kalle,
So tail block there, midway up the wall ride, and he goes. Lip slide 270 out. Block 458.
yanking on the brakes. No revert there, by the way. That's just a little speed check as he goes switch lip. Chucks the front flip
chicane
on.
out for Kalle coming in now.
The first of these jumps. Switch back
backside
5, revert. How did he stop space and time then?
And back double 10 to finish it off. Ah, I can't quite put it down. That's a shame for Kalle Järvilehto as we move back up to the top. Who do we have next? Unai Lopez Sosa, representing Spain.
DVG for Robbie. Go ahead. Channel 5, please.
There we go. Spanish rider, let's see. Alley-oop. Up to switch. Side 278 through double kink. 270 on. Just a little kiss the rail there. The judges will have to be harsh on that one. Oh, rippy flip off, but yeah, unfortunately, now it's going to be a throwaway run. Unai.
So not to be for Unai.
Next up, it looks like it's Enzo Valla, French rider, in the gates. Now that drawstring there is looking perilous. Hopefully he's going to tuck that away before he drops. No, he laughs in the face of peril. Goes dropping in switch. His first hit on the wall ride. He goes solid on the wall ride. Now coming in regular stance. Forward side 270 out on the double kink.
Goes front side
270 off.
Somehow
Whoa,
stomps
almost
into the
losing
270
it.
off the high bar. Switch 180 on. Still switch at this point.
Ross trying to whip round the switch backside 12. Can't quite put it down, unfortunately. Enzo Valla, French rider. Getting quite deep into the field at this point. We've got Sam Vermaat currently sitting in 7th position.
Yeah, good man, yeah, bro.
Some positive affirmations going on at the top for Team Italy, for Leo Framarin, the second brother of the Framarin dynasty, getting ready to drop in. He's got the blue flames of power on the helmet. From Courmayeur in Italy, just behind Montebianchi. Let's see what he's got for us. Onside rock and roll on the wall ride. This is no slide pretzel. Sick. Cab on 5-0 back 3 out. Now locking in for the cannon rail, front blunt. 8-10 out. Coming in switch now. Oh no, misses the pop on that one. Can't quite get it done. So we'll move back up to the top. Once again, next rider. I've got a feel for the riders at the moment, and as well for the just for the conditions. It is just it's tricky out there. The sun's out, the weather looks great. You know, we're entering into springtime. The temperature's a little bit warm. We had new snow overnight. It's just looking a little bit beat up from the feet up at the moment, unfortunately. But we are back on course with Dante Bridge. There he goes. Outside disaster revert. 180 on, no slide pretzel. Wow, really solid rail run so far. 270 on, 270 off for Dante. Representing Croatia. Rushing off a bit of speed coming into the cannon rail. Frontside 10, puts it down. And back, triple cork, 1440. Dante Bridge puts it down. Absolutely no problems with the speed whatsoever for Dante. Wow, that is a solid run in these conditions. As we're back up to the top for Alvaro Llanes from Chile.
Alvaro.
Goofy footer on course under the watchful eye of Iker Fernandez, snowboard legend, coach for Team Chile. Oh, that is a disappointing turn of events for Alvaro. Coming unstuck on that first feature. So right now, Lion Farrell sitting in 8th position in heat number 1, followed by Su Yiming in 7th, Noah Victor in 6th, Clemens Miller in 5th, Tiger Hasegawa in 4th, Roman Alemand in 3rd, Red Gerard in 2nd, Mark McMorris in 1st. In heat number 2, we have Wenlong Yang in 8th, Sam Vermaat in 7th, Marcus Cleveland in 6th, Jay Cantor in 5th, Eli Bouchard in 4th, Dave Menzies in 3rd, Jakob Promes in 2nd, and Oyvind Kjærpus in 1st. Alvaro decides to show the crowd a little bit of steeze right there with a beautiful frontside 360 frontside grab. And he's off to get prepared for his second run. Next up, we got Jose Antonio Aragon Salguero from Spain. Let's see what he's got for us. Sick alley-oop in the wall ride. Love a bit of that Spanish flair. To the back tail, 270 out. Brushing off some speed. Slide under flip out.
Little under flip out the kicker rail. So Jose Antonio Aragon Salguero. Oh, you kind of.
Double 10. Oh, gives it a bit too much there. Front double 10. Josecito from Spain, but unfortunately not able to put down run number 1, he will have a chance, of course. Run number 2. Next up, Bendit Gerard. I haven't seen him around too much on the World Cup circuit recently, so great to have him back. Apologies if I've made a mistake there. I personally just haven't seen him in a little while. From Norway, one of the friendliest chaps you could ever meet, dropping in for his first run. Let's see how we go. Oh, look, crocodile roll style. 720 over the wall ride, 270 on. No slide pretzel. Oh, no, no slide pretzel, 4 out. Just slips off on that one. 270 on, 630 out. And going for big frontside 720 on the end there.
Stop the rotation. Gonna need cleaning up.
Here we go, Chile represent. This guy's been at, oh, the stall of the decade right there. Brilliant. Pedro Pizarro. 270 on, 450 out. He has been absolutely loving it here for the spring battle over the last 5 days. Now looking to put it down in the World Cup. Massive underflip, 6 out. Come on. Back 7. Holds on. Is he holding on? I have no idea what's about to go down. Oh no, just a little knuckle there, unfortunately, for Pedro. That is a shame.
Dante with the brush has
Judges ready for 47.
So next up, we've got Anton Bosch representing the Republic of South Africa. Raised in Sweden, but flying the flag for his father's home nation of Africa. His father escaped apartheid into the welcoming arms of Sweden and then repatriated himself and his son when he realized that the political situation in South Africa was much more acceptable to raise a family. So representing the flag of South Africa, Anton Bosch. Oh, and unfortunately just slipping out there.
Misses out that second
450
jump.
out.
Oh, it's a shame.
Alrighty, we got next.
Judges ready for 62.
Next up, Naime Cinch from Slovenia. Here we go, what's he got for us? Goofy footer. Frontside rock and roll on the top of the wall ride. Judges will like that one. No slide pretzel, easy steezy. Cab 2 on, 2 off. Yeah, locks in the top section clean. Now is where things get a little tricky in these conditions, but here we go. Backboard, huge underflip out. Now, set up switch. Cab 12, oh, he had the juice.
His goggles.
But it wasn't worth the squeeze, unfortunately. Hopefully he's all good there. Big crash for Nye. Losing his goggles, unfortunately, so looks like he's up, he's all good. Have to do the 1 foot. Get his goggles. So up in the start gate, we have Nicola Liviero from Italy, hoping to gather some well-needed qualification points for himself to hopefully perform on the big stage in his home nation at the Olympics next year in Milan Cortina. Let's go, Nicola, regular-footed rider from Italy. In switch. Nice traveling. 360 slide, alley-oop over the wall ride, then no slide pretz. Not quite the rotation on the pretzel, but manages to continue. That was good though, the 270 on, 450 out. Now brushing off some speed into the cannon rail.
This from the short is moving.
50-50, switch back, sorry, switch 50-50, back rodeo 5 out. That was great. Cab, sorry, front side 1080. Now, this is shaping up to be a great run. What's he got for us? Back 14, yeah, puts it down. Nicola Liviero d'Italia. Oh, he has got to be happy after putting it down when it counted most.
Be ready for it to be like really, really sticky.
Sticky, okay.
The snow is just so hot.
Did he go faster?
I was going so much slower than all of my tracks.
Okay, nice.
Great to see the competitors from other nations just sharing information on the course there. Just everybody wants everyone to do well here. It's no like, oh, I'm going to tell him something as a backhanded comment to try and get advantage of some of our American friends sharing information with Rene Rinnekangas there. Getting ready to drop in next. Love the wardrobe choice, of course. Brown leather, vegan leather, and the denim, brown leather on denim. One of the most stylish riders on the planet. So we'll wait for the scores from Nicola Liviero. The bubble at the moment is Wen Long Yang with the score of 50 points. So I'd hazard a guess that it might be better, but I'm also not a judge, and never should I be.
Do it in the kick, like in the left. That's in the wood. Ota silleen, että nokat on aika pehmeät.
Joo.
Äijä höndlää ihan hyvin. Kiitos.
Eli kokeneita konkareita, että siellä pystyy tekemään tilanteeltaan täydessä.
Ois vaan laskea.
Niin, mutta mikä tässä on? Jarrissaan.
So look at the course in all its glory. Not riding quite as well as it normally does due to the slightly inclement snow conditions. The new snow overnight has really thrown a spanner in the works here. I can't overstate that too much. Normally this place is absolutely epic. Riders love it here. They've been here for the last 6 days riding at the spring battle. And beautiful drone shots. So many different lines to ride here at the park. If you're a avid shredder, you should definitely put Absolut Park on your list. I'm a 40-plus, mid-40s almost year-old shredder, and I've had fun over the last few days in between work. Even did a backflip, board slides, back 450, all the tricks. So come on down if you're feeling like a shred. T-shirt weather at the moment.
What's
Okay. Niin mä miettii, että katsot, vedetäänkö tokara ne.
So,
Can I go?
just waiting for the all clear from course directors at the top there. A few crowd. Got a few people here gathering for our crowd to check out. It's quite simply the best riders in the world.
Christian Salak, and we've got Gabriel Almqvist.
Here we go, Rene Rinnekangas from Finland getting ready to drop in. Rock and roll, baby, let's do this. Rene Rinnekangas, of course, one of the most talented riders on the planet. Go and check out his video, Heaven. Dropped this year, one of the most spectacular snowboard edits ever made, and I can't understate that or overstate it enough. It is sublime. Oh, what are you doing, Rene? Switch gap to flat. Oh my word, that is why he is everyone's favorite. Ridiculous risks thrown down in a slopestyle run. Coming in now, front blunt, 8-10 out. There we go. He has just dominated the top section.
The finish, Prince, not at all.
Oh, cab 10.
Yes.
Now to finish off.
This is fantastic.
Switch double backside rodeo. Oh, he absolutely destroys it. I'm about to kick my chair out of the booth. That was insanity. He landed at the bottom of the course. The riders have been saying, be ready for it to be slow, so Rene absolutely pinned it, and he just jumped into Kärnten, the next district in Austria. That was ridiculous. I'm losing my mind. Oh, and just to throw a bit of shine my way, I followed Rene off a danger gap yesterday in the park. Stomped it. He did some stunt, I didn't. Right, here we go, Gabriel Almqvist from Sweden getting ready to drop in. What's he got for us? Come on, Gabriel. Oh, love it! Little alternative line of the wall ride. Sorry, I've lost my mind already, but why wouldn't you? Switch up. Oh, slide to back tail. Underflip out on the
underflip off the kicker rail now. What is he going?
270 on.
From 2 on.
Oh,
works hard to get it round, doesn't he? 630.
630, yeah. Now coming in, regular foot, back double 10, locks it in.
Side double 10. Need all the speed, Gabby. Come on.
Unfortunately, unable to summon up the powers of velocity that Rene Rinnekangas did on the run before. You know, who is able to match Rene for the powers of shreddability? Not many. So we've got 2 riders left in Heat 1, 2 riders left in Heat 2, and then we'll be moving forward into run number 2.
Do we think Rene's made the top 8 there? Just put your hand in the air. Got 2. We all think he's made the top 8.
Here we go, scores coming in. Rene Rinnekangas, 91.50. And onto the top spot. Quelle surprise. Next up, McMorris from Germany. He's grown about 3 feet in the last 2 years. Been riding here in Absolut Park for many years. Part of the German national team, formerly the junior development team, Berchtesgaden. It's alley-oop inside rock and roll. No slide pretzel, puts it down nicely. Half cab on, back 3 out.
Waiting over an hour for this go. The course is choppy, it's bumpy, the speed is all over the place.
50-50, double wildcat, throwing caution to the wind.
Oh,
Madness.
I thought the young German was going to get it done then. Moritz, super geil, dude, we love you.
Tim Ward, our on-snow commentator, just flexing his German prowess.
So Moritz Brew will need his second run. Eric
Right, dropping in next, Edich Dovjak. Sorry, another Austrian rider. Sorry, a new face on the scene. Let's see. Oh, little swivel shifties over the down rail. 50-50, front 3 out. Nicely done, sir.
360.
Oh no, just slipping off the cannon rail there
That's a
Eric,
shame,
unfortunately,
Eric.
unable to
We'll
put it
need run
together.
2 in which to progress.
Now, hold on, that's Christian Salach. No, that is Eric Doviak. Huge back 3. Absolutely massive. Matusz Pristovic there, team coach from Slovenia. There we go, Christian Salach. Look at that hair. Wish I had hair like that. Here we go. Regular footer, bringing it round, so starting off switch. Switch alley-oop hip slide. Back to switch. No slide pretzel, coming off a little early. I think he'll score too much. Cab 2 on, 2 off. So sets himself up regular foot now.
Christian Salach, Czech rider now on course coming into this cannon rail.
Board slide,
Right, then chucks
630 underflip out, rippy flip style with the
underflip off.
and grab. Double 10. Oh, overcooks that one a little bit too much.
It's funny, isn't it? Like the speed for some is there, and then for others it's just nowhere near.
To the top, Donovan, season of the whip.
We are 2 minutes away from the start. BBG and Sylvie are 2 minutes away from the start.
Chun Yu Gay getting ready to drop in. Coach Sam Holbert rocking the beanie and caps. These haven't seen that in a while. With the wraparound shades, looking like Robocop in the future. Beefy footed rider. Chun Yu on course now. Here we go.
Take your time, we're gonna take 5 minutes now, okay?
This is the last rider on
A little bit on that 50-50, but I think had contact at the end of it. 270 on,
Front 2 on,
78.
2 off.
They can see the bumps. Nice underflip. Ooh, getting a little bit wild. Ooh, here we go, still gonna go for it. 720 just about clears the tabletop, and now tucked in for speed. Back double 10. Wow, puts it down. Was not expecting that after that, you know, carving off into the fresh snow. I thought he would have lost almost all of his speed, but manages to hold on.
Conclude the first run.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for run number 1 here from the Absolut Park Spring Battle. Here are the results as they stand. Rene Rinnekangas in top spot. Moving through to a heat number 2. You see results right now. What do we have next? Heat number 2, you'll see, I think, Oyvind Kirkus in that top spot. Kuba Hronis in second, Dave Menzies in third, Eli Gerard, Nicola Liviero, Jake Cantor, Marcus Cleveland, and Sam Matt will be our top 8. Get ready for runs number 2 coming up in just a moment.
So, run 2,
results from heat number
potentially
2.
around the corner. We'll be back with an update here very shortly.
So, we're just waiting to see what's going on. As you can probably tell from the first runs, the course conditions are not optimal. We've had the new snow overnight with the delays due to the snow and the timing. We are one run deep. The question is, do we have time? It's 10 to 3 at the moment, possibly. Do we have time to keep going? So some intense discussions going on between the boss here at the Absolut Park, Robbie Moresi as well. Bill, our technical director, and of course the course starter there, Gary Greenshield. Yeah, so we'll keep you updated as and when we know. Regardless, we do have some epic snowboarding to come in the competition, whether it's tomorrow or later today. And also some epic runs gone down today. Rene Rinnekangas just blowing the doors off it. We've got the Austrian flag flying, some of our shredders out here enjoying the slightly inclement conditions, slightly tricky conditions, but you know, it's still warm out there. There's Hannah Karrer, Hannah Snow hanging out. Yeah, we'll let you know what's going on.
It's not fair for him. It's not fair for him to like cancel. No matter what, later in the day. Yeah, that's
So there's a look at our start gate, ladies and gentlemen. The all the woodwork done by Johnny, local shredder here, part of the Absolut Park crew. He's a very talented woodworker. He makes all the trophies for the Spring Battle, the Jib King. If you're unfamiliar with the Absolut Park as well, feel free to check it out online. We have a number of events going on through the season. Cash for tricks, shred days, junior coaching for skiers and snowboarders. The Jib King Jib event, first sanctioned WSPL rail jam in the world. Of course, the last 5 days we've been having the Spring Battle. All these riders have been competing in the video contest. We'll have a TV show on Friday night on this very channel that you can tune in to see who's won that.
Okay, coaches and riders, please come in the front.
Okay, seems to be a riders meeting going on, so I think we'll have an update for you ASAP. I will keep you informed as and when I know. But it just seems like pushing the contest through might be causing problems. The thing is, we're only halfway through run number 1. If we choose to cancel, what does that mean for the riders who've already put down?
Well, first thing, I'd like to thank Seppi from this morning and his crew for what they did to at least get the girls going, because it was not easy, I can tell you. It's that borderline with not enough snow to groom, but enough to break our nuts. And we had to play it as it was coming around. Today, with the humidity and the sun and all these variables, and it wasn't really firm underneath, it did make it challenging to keep a course in a good condition. We did get some comments about salting takeoffs and so on. My feeling was that we should have not done that, and we didn't do that because I would have coming out of soft snow into maybe a layer of ice, which would have cracked, and it could have been even more dangerous. So I was really not willing to salt. I know that some of you were asking about that, but
not salting was a smart idea.
yeah, was not a smart idea.
No, it was a smart idea.
no, it was.
Yeah, we didn't salt. So I know that some of you were asking if we had salted and it did only this, and you broke through that, it would have been, to my opinion, very dangerous. So we prefer to at least know what we were riding on, which was soft from top to bottom. Unfortunately, Seppi did everything he could have with his team. We don't think it's, one, a fair competition in the means of getting you guys into something which makes sense. Like, it's just randomly a red roulette down there. We want as many runs put down. We've only seen like 15 runs out of 60 landed, maybe 20, so that's 1/3 of the field. We're still gonna take another hour and a half, and we don't think it's possible at this stage to go on with the competition. So as a jury, we're gonna pull it for today. We're gonna meet with all of you guys at 3:30 at the chill area or below, as we did the meetings yesterday and today, and figure out what can be done for tomorrow. Once again, not completing a phase means we're not taking run 1. Run 1 is cancelled. We're going to have to start again from the beginning if that's an option for tomorrow. This has been requested strongly by all of you guys because 2 runs is what makes a phase count as of now, okay?
No voting?
No voting because as a jury, we don't think it's safe. We don't think it's totally safe, and we are going to take the decision for you guys.
This is Giuseppe, his crew. Mike.
What's your guys' fault though? I would be interested in voting. I want the option for voting.
Roddy, you guys keeping results?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think you heard it there from Robbie Moresi, FIS Technical Director of the Tour. You heard it from his mouth. The riders have spoken. They don't think it is a fair result to continue competing on this course. So the choice has been made to cancel today's competition. What that means, though, is the riders who have completed runs, the likes of Mark McMorris, the likes of Rene Rinnekangas, Oyvind Schurkhaus, with top scores, those scores will not count, okay? What's happened in the last years is there's been voting from the riders and from the coaches of the national team to say that a fair result is 2 runs, best run counts, okay? So the judges are unable to lock the scores in from only 1 run. So you heard it there from Robbie Moresi. The jury do not feel that it is a fair and safe competition at this level. So ladies and gentlemen, sadly that means today's competition and the results that we've logged do not stand. Okay, there will be a riders meeting where the coaches and the riders will meet at 3:30 and they will discuss what will happen tomorrow moving forward. What we do have is a qualification result for the ladies. Okay, so the ladies competition will stand. What we're going to do with the guys, we will have to update you tomorrow. So I want to say from my side, a huge thank you to all the shapers out there, the course directors, the jury, the judges, our spectators, our volunteers, our park shapers, our riders, for really trying their best to put on a show for the crowd at Hayes. As you can see from the highlights on the screen right now, it was just a battle out there for the riders. Some guys managed to put epic runs down. Rene Rinnekangas, you blow my mind. However, the decision has been made that it wasn't a safe and fair competition. So hats off to the jury for making that decision. Ladies and gentlemen, from Henry Jackson here up in the booth, I'm going to say a fond farewell, and hopefully we'll have more competition for you tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, but we'll see on. We didn't finish yet. We are finishing now.
I gotta get drunk before the day begins. Before my love starts bitching about my friends. Out to go and damn near we're blind. 'Cause I'm a bad man, I can't sign. I went in the just chill.